Okay, perfect. So we've logged in as you, so we'll just log out. We'll log in as you. So Valentina, capital D plus. Okay, great. So what we've got is we've got 4 key areas.
Yeah.
One is where we count the stock in the warehouse.
Yeah.
One is when Lucho
Order
orders.
stuff. Yeah.
One is when it comes back from the truck to check that we got what we actually ordered.
Ah, okay. So it's like a check
Check
stuff.
what we
Yeah.
got and then reconcile. We check the invoice
And
to
see.
check that it was actually what we paid for and what we actually received.
Okay. Usually Nusha would do that.
Lucho does those 3 normally, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to do that.
No, I don't think so.
So just stock take maybe?
Yeah, I will count
Okay.
the stuff.
Okay, so but if you need to add stuff.
Sometimes I order sprouts and
Yeah.
so maybe
I may be ordering as well. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So
You can order, no problem.
Yeah.
So what happens
After I
is,
would ask you.
so we've got all your goods, which is all your products.
Okay.
So these are all your goods. You can, if you open up any of the goods, we've got, it tells you which supplier that we've got associated to
yes,
that.
yeah, is like you know, you
Oh,
think
this-
we can
yeah.
like have 3 different, so like sprouts, veggie, fruit, and
Yeah,
herbs.
yeah. So what we've got here is this category. So if you just create a category called sprouts, so I can go apples, and it'll show me all my
all the
stuff.
apples. Okay.
Or I can go fruit or veggies. Fruit,
You will
and it
have
shows me
all
the
of that.
fruit. Or if you go vegetables,
Yeah, like
it'll show me all the
inflammatory.
vegetables. Okay, so
Okay.
but what we can do is we'll set you up a category called sprouts.
Okay.
So when you go to add a product, so if we go to alfalfa,
Because the point is, Nucho had 3 different sheets,
yeah,
So like in depends of the cold room.
yeah,
So like if we can choose like a category, for example, fruit
Yeah.
in a cold room one.
yeah, exactly. I'll show you how to do
Yeah.
that. So we've got managed categories.
Ah, okay. Manage categories.
So these are all the categories that we can search for in the cold room.
Okay.
So I've got alpha. These are just things that I made up. You can change
All
anything.
that. Okay.
So you can change all these categories. We'll add one, right? We'll call it. Well, there's one called sprouts.
Ah, there is one. Okay.
Okay. So now, if we go back to, you need to go through each of these goods and check for all of the sprouts, vegetables. I assume sprouts are all vegetables. Yeah. So if you want to go and you go, is alfalfa? That's a sprout, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would change.
So we'll just go edit
edit and
and change the category to sprouts.
Okay.
SP. Sprouts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then click save. So now you can have it there. So you can just search for your sprout stuff.
Okay.
Is that okay? So you can go through all of that and change all your products.
All my products. Okay.
And if you and then if you want to add a product, you just go add product.
Add new one. Okay.
Now when you add a product, we go. So you put a stock product name. So we'll call it, I don't know, Big Ben's bananas. I don't know, like
Yeah.
whatever. And then you don't have to put a description. There's no red on it.
Yeah.
Product category you choose.
Banana.
Yep, banana. If there's no product category here, you can go and add one.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hi.
Oh, that's okay. We already started. Good. That's perfect. So and I'm recording it not just so you can have it for training. It's recording this.
Better learn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she's doing
learning.
good. She's very good.
I know she's
Very
very good.
good.
That's why she's sitting in my spot.
See?
Okay, so product category, product type, and season. So here you've got all your different categories. Product types, either fruit or vegetable. Just leave
And
it at
that's it.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the season. So if you want to search for stuff that's only available in winter,
Winter.
summer, or year,
Okay.
so you can use
You
that
can
as a
do.
search for it in the stock cold room as well if you want. you know.
Okay. Perfect.
So you create stock,
And yes.
and it'll then become available on the list.
Okay.
So the next thing, so now we've got our stock. We can see each of the stock items, like potato, sweet red. We know that there is no supply for that one.
Oh,
So you should go through all of these and check. Which one needs to go through and check which one doesn't have a supplier, and then we go and add a supplier. I'll explain to you.
So
in a minute.
you can add.
Not from
if
here.
it's
You
not from
got to
here.
go the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
So you go here. So all of these, like radish, has got 4 suppliers. You can check. Is there more than one more? We missed one. So you go over here and you go to
So
supplier.
if one time we have a new supplier, we have to create one.
Yeah,
in the
exactly,
list.
exactly.
Okay.
Otherwise you can't order from
You
them.
can. Okay.
So you go to the supplier and you add a supplier and say it's BGB. And you go, we want to add alfalfa for BGB. So we go down, we add the contact for the BGB. So you
Oh,
click
you
on add
already have the
contact.
mobile.
Yeah,
okay.
all the mobile. Because so we can send SMSs to them.
Okay.
And then you can go through and go, oh, we want alfalfa too. And you'll see BGB, these are all the ones at BGB currently.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can search as well up here by just searching. If you want to, say you know that you want to add a sprout, you just go sprouts. And then you just click on alfalfa. It'll show you only the sprout stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if
Only
you're
the
looking for
sprouts,
something, but it won't. It will still remember everything behind it. So you see all the other ones, they're still.
It is still.
You
Okay.
understand? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So, so we'll take that off for now. So it's very important. So if we go alfalfa, if we add alfalfa to BGB, so, and now we go back to goods,
You will have in the alfalfa.
alfalfa, we search the BGB.
They will come. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And that's how we can check, just going
Easily.
through all the stuff that you've got on the supplier.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll get rid of that now. Supplier, BGB, BGB.
You take off the tick and
Yeah, that's it. So that's how you manage what stock has
You
got
have- okay.
suppliers and whatnot. Now don't forget when you do add a supplier that you need to add a contact.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah,
know,
because you
yeah,
can send them
if you can't have a contact.
Yeah.
So you can always edit or add new. So the contacts are here, you can edit. You can change the phone number. When you add a phone number, always don't put a 0 there. It's like international code.
Ah, okay, so
Plus
without
614.
Start put. You write it down.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you add a new contact, it'll just ask you for the first name and the mobile. If you want to add other stuff, you can, but you only need the things with the red.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
the red
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
other.
Which you only need
When you say new contact, what about the supplier?
yeah, if you have a new supplier, you go here,
In the
Suppliers?
Suppliers.
and you add new supplier.
Oh, and then you go to the next page. You
And then-
put down.
And you
In
put
there, then you can add your contacts inside there.
Yeah, the first name, surname, business name.
So inside that form, you'll see add contacts. Yeah, you can do it then, Richard. Does that make sense? Like, say you've got a supplier called Nick's Fruit, right? And then I want to add a contact in here called Nick. And,
And plus the mobile, yeah.
yeah, so you can create and it'll add, that will add it into here. Into Nick's Fruit,
Yeah,
and you
to
can go
Nick's.
through and add all these products.
And which one? Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Richard?
No, I'm not listening.
Okay.
Don't
But
worry,
you
I
can
have
teach
to-
me.
Yeah, we will
That's
find
good that
out.
you're here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said to come
Yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah. It's good. So that's it. So you can add your suppliers now. You can add your categories now. Don't worry about this retailer group. That's for me.
Okay.
Templates. So what we can do for templates. Okay, this is really cool for ordering. So what we've got here is templates. So when we send an SMS, we can choose a template, and it automatically gets the product name and puts it into the SMS for you.
Can I get a price for? Okay.
Can I get a price for alfalfa? It just sends you the SMS.
Okay.
So
But before you order, you can do that message. Like
Sorry?
before the message to order stuff, you can send a message to us the price.
yeah, you can ask for price. Can I get a price for?
Okay.
And then it says, can I please
Please
order
order
me
me.
that of the product
Okay.
name?
So when you order, you have two buttons before, like
Yeah, you can-
ask price and order.
Yeah, you can choose one of these. So
Okay.
is that what you want to say, Nucho? Can I get a price for product name? Can I get a price for alfalfa?
Oh, okay, I don't normally ask for the price.
Okay, so you just want,
When I order, I just say, listen, send me 6 zucchinis. Then it's up to them to reply back and say, listen, I got no zucchinis until Monday.
oh, so you always just ask for order.
I will never ask for price because we'll more or less we know.
Oh, you trust them.
Yeah.
So it's just about setting an order quantity.
Yes.
Okay, that's alright. Well, you don't have to use that. We can delete.
So we can leave
Well,
it if
sometimes
you want.
sometimes I do ask.
Okay, well, if you
sometimes-
want, can I get a price for alfalfa?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
ready to
That's
go.
right.
Now, every time we send an SMS, it says the first name first. Because I'll show you.
when
I will
you're
show
ready.
you that.
Okay.
And then you put the information and then the signature. But this is where you manage all your. So if the problem I've got here is that everything's going to come from Nutra's name. It's going to say regard Nutra.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Nutra with 2 C.
So yeah, no, you're very. You got any spare time to come work for me?
No, she get enough money.
Oh, really?
That's all right. That's okay. That's why she gets big money.
Do you want to come and learn how to build software? Do you want to?
If you want. My boyfriend is
Oh, really?
studying IT.
Hello. Say that again. Sorry.
Okay, so manage SMS signature. So if Nucho ever wants to change his signature,
Yeah, obviously.
you can just change that. Yeah. You only have one signature for his company.
It's better. Because he's usually holder.
Yeah.
You can.
He knows.
You can have a boy.
Ah,
If I tell him.
he's in IT. That's good. What does he do?
Engineering and IT.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to add a template, and say you want to go, you can include a template with product name, order quantity, contact name, or supplier name. So just if you ever want to make your business easier,
Amazing. Okay.
so you can just say,
and you template like, for us something else.
yeah, if you want to ask, you can always use, just copy these,
Product name.
copy from here, and put it into the body. So just go, please send me
Product name.
a tray of, product name.
Yeah.
Just copy it from
The
there.
copy, yeah. Okay.
Because there's actually a space. Some people forget there's a space in there,
Okay.
and it doesn't work.
Doesn't
if
work.
it's- yeah.
Okay.
So just do that. But for now, we'll just use order quantity. Is there anything else you think we need for a template?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because you will order only, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So price request order quantity.
In case we can
Okay,
add
great.
something else.
Okay, so now I'll show you how it works, right? So we've
Or
got
like when you find regards mutual, you want that come also pretty capers or something?
No. That doesn't know me as free.
They don't know? Okay.
okay. So now we've got the 4 screens I was telling you about. So we've got count stock.
Sorry. Sometimes I put triple FN because that's my buying code for fruit and B triple F. But I can write them down, can I?
Well, what we could do,
Or is added as well?
yeah, what we could do is add to the template.
But we have to do two different because one
Because
is for
for the
fruit
veggies-
and one is for veggie.
Yeah, I'll just
You know what I'm saying?
I'll just call this price request for T. What is it? What's your code?
FFFN.
Price
for fruit.
request FFFN, and then I'll do another one. Can I get a price for product name? And I'll just put FFFN. I'll know what that is, right?
Yeah.
I'll just see that, and
Yeah.
I'll say regards much after
Yeah.
that.
That's I don't have to even say regards or anything. But anyway,
No,
that's,
but yeah,
It's nice to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah. Okay, we'll do the same for this one here. We'll call it. We'll add a new
So
one.
we have to have two different orders. So one for
Correct,
FFN
correct.
and one for UF.
So the veggies for B triple F.
So I'll just do price request V triple F. You'll see what I mean. V triple F.
Yep.
Okay, so that's fine. So now we'll do 2 order quantity ones.
Yes.
So we'll do an order quantity. We'll make this one order quantity FFFN,
Yeah.
and we'll add FFFN to that,
That's it.
and then we'll add another one called order quantity. Okay, great. So that's the template setup. So you've got price request FFN, order quantity FFN, price request VFFF, order quantity UFF.
Okay.
And that way that's perfect. So now we'll go to
And
count
you
stock.
can match when you will do the order, like one only for fruit. And
Yeah, just keep one. Oh, what's that?
because UFFN is fruit, right?
B triple F.
No, F veggie.
It's veggies.
So
I'll explain to you.
okay,
You have options as well.
yeah.
So if you're doing an order with both fruit and vegetables, you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Because usually when you order, okay, I don't know how it
You'll
works.
see when
so
it works,
before-
yeah. Okay, so there's 4 screens: stock, order, receiving, reconcile. We discussed that earlier. So now we want to do a stock take. Okay, we choose the day that we want to go to buy at the market. So say today. Say it was this morning right now.
Ah, okay, this morning, okay.
We won't waste it for tomorrow, so we'll use it tomorrow. I'll do testing.
It's a 6.
It's the 6th today? It's
No,
No,
it's
it's
5th.
four,
The 5th.
five,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Today's the 5th.
Yes.
Okay, so you choose the date that you're going to buy at the markets,
Okay.
and then you click proceed. So it always asks you for this. What it does now, it takes about 10 seconds and it goes and builds everything in the background. It
Okay.
only does that once. Okay, so now we've got all the products. The product type here filter, so you can choose fruit,
Right.
and it will search to do all your find all your fruit.
Okay.
Say you want to if you want to use the season stuff, which is not at the moment. If you want to use sprouts, right? Why isn't sprouts here? Oh, it's not a fruit.
Yeah.
It's a vegetable.
Because it's
Just put that out.
so-
Okay. all right.
So it's now it works. Sprout. I'm silly. I'm silly.
Okay, they
Sprouts.
come.
Yeah.
Okay.
It only
It
shows what. So now it'll ask you. We've got alfalfa and sprouts as vegetables, right? So, so now we get rid of this. Clear. Always, this will be your best friends button. It just brings it back to normal.
Okay, and so you can
Okay.
see all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to just use a category, you need to first choose
Fruit or
fruit or
veggies.
vegetable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So once we decide we want to do some fruit, and we want to say you want to do apples, I'll just show you apples. Or you can just go like this. Everything's sorted alphabetically A, and you can just scroll through.
Okay.
What is it?
If we go the apples or anything, any product, can we add?
Yeah, I showed.
Yeah.
You can add, you can change the category, so
Category, yeah.
that way you can use this to filter on.
Yeah, I was thinking about the category to change, like in base of the code, like code one.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
because
Okay.
usually it's how you do the order.
Yeah, maybe that's an interesting way to do it. If you want to use it for cold room one.
Yeah.
Because we started to do that, remember?
Mm.
I added the room here too. But that's all right, just use the category. If that's whatever works for your business.
Yeah, like
You know.
I changed the categories and I added.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
perfect.
Whatever makes it easy to do your stuff. Okay, so that's it. So now we go in here and you've got the iPad and you go in and you can either click on that and put the numbers in,
How much we have? Okay.
or you can go, we've got one alfalfa, and then you've got, so you got, this is +1. So if you want to go +1, +2, and it just keeps adding.
So you have to, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just keep pressing it. So say there's 12.
But you can write down.
You can write as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's say you want 10, 15 boxes. Say this is telling you stock count for today's buy.
So that's cancelled. We gotta write down what stock we have in
What
the
stock's
store.
in the cold room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the date, so we use the date when
We
we
buy.
count or when we buy.
When,
Well,
when
we
the
buy.
day we buy.
Ah, okay.
It's buy date.
Let's
By
say
day.
for Saturday,
We put the
Sunday's day.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
That's it.
And yeah, so you can use these buttons. So say you wanted to do 15 boxes. For this one, you just go 5 plus 5
Yeah. And you,
plus
Okay,
5.
you gotta click underneath. Is that correct?
Yeah. Now it's important that if you this program,
Okay, Ross. See you later.
see you,
this
Ross.
program here, if we go 5,
Okay.
you need to for it to register like Excel. You actually have to click the next
Click the
one
next
down.
one. Okay.
Or the next one up. It just has to click on another row,
Okay.
and it will remember it. So right now we've got 3 alfalfa, 1 Fuji large, and you can go through and add
And
whatever
you
stock you've got. If you
Whatever stock we have.
make a mistake and go, you can just make it back to 0,
make zero. Okay.
and it just pushes it back to 0 for you.
Oh,
That's
you
right.
can change it.
Or you
Oh,
can change it,
underline,
whatever you
okay.
want. Yeah. So, okay, so now we've done the stock quantity. You message Nucho and say, Nucho, done.
So, okay.
Okay, so Nucho will then log in.
So like, how we have to save after?
No, it saves.
No, it saves.
Automatically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just saves for that date.
Okay, for the day.
It knows
okay.
that date. So now Nucho comes in and goes, I
Order.
want to order for today. I want to go. My buy date is today.
Yeah.
And it goes and it says, okay. We've got all these products. That's stock quantity.
Okay.
Say, for example, I want to show you one thing. Say, Nucho, you put stock counts down here. This is so you can teach Nucho who forgets, right? Say we put like figs 5, gooseberries 5, right? So now we come up here and we go back to. I always click on the
On the
logo,
alphabet,
yeah,
okay.
to go back, yeah. And then order. Nucho then logs in. He's going to go and have a look at what stock is. So you can see all all down here you can see that there's
No,
there's
but it was
one here.
yeah.
So he doesn't want to have to go through the whole list. He just clicks on this button up here. Click on that.
Quantity.
Click on it once, and it's ascending. Click on it again. You see the arrow?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, and that brings them all up to there for him.
The one that you need. Okay.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there are too many.
Yeah.
So the only shows you what
Is
they
in
have
stock.
done.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
they've done. Yeah.
The other.
So now Nutra goes, okay, I've done that. Obviously, we'll need to buy some figs. So you can either click on +1, click on +1 and put it into here, or you can say, okay, we'll buy 3 of figs. We'll buy 6 of those, and then you can go through and work out what you want to buy. So this is the order quantity, and that's the stock quantity.
Okay.
That's what we've got in stock. That's what we want to order.
Order. Okay.
So we've worked out now that we want to order this.
Gary,
See,
is there a new girl there starting already?
see this here? If it's red, it means it's not saved. So if I put like a number in here, 6. See, it's red. It means it hasn't saved it. The
Ah,
red.
hasn't saved.
So you got to click on the next
Click
row,
on the. Oh, okay.
and it saves it. You understand?
Okay.
So,
She say okay. She will teach me.
sorry, have you got to go? When do we?
No, it's okay. It's okay. She can do it. If
Okay.
I'm not here, someone
Okay.
have to.
So you can see that we've put, they're all zeros, right? They're all order quantity.
Quantity. Okay.
So now Nutra says he wants to, he's seen what's in the stock. So I just want to show you again so you know. You click on order, choose the date for the buy date, and then it comes to this screen. He goes, stock quantity, bring everything to the top,
Okay.
and then he's put in the order quantity.
Order quantity.
So now he clicks on manage order.
Manage order.
What manage order does, it only shows him the stuff that he's got order quantity
Order
for.
quantity. Okay.
Okay, so now it says, okay, he needs to order these things. Gooseberries, figs, apples, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we go to alfalfa, and it says you've got 2 suppliers.
Ah, okay.
Okay, for alfalfa. One's a test supply that we just set up for testing.
Yeah.
So now, if Nutra wants to SMS the supply, he goes new SMS. He clicks on the contacts. Nick,
Which one?
Nick is my number, because I just put
Okay.
myself in. And then it says VFFF, order quantity.
Ah, okay. So you can choose here. Okay.
Please order me 6 of alfalfa. VFFF regards Nutra.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to choose the contact first, and after you have to choose the quantity VFF or FF.
The quantity goes there by automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, you can change it. Like, if you make it,
Oh, okay.
You can change.
you can change anything. You can just go, I don't know.
But it's easy if you
Yeah.
order.
So much easier if you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so we got the order. Then
And then you said, so this is going to send an SMS for alfalfa, right? So please order me. It says, Nick, please order me 6 of alfalfa. And then you scroll to the bottom and it says send. So now that will send me an SMS, and it will send Nutra an SMS. Oh, not yet. It'll send me an SMS. There it is. Nick, please order me 6 alfalfa FFN regards Nutra, right?
Okay.
So now it says, okay, thanks.
And what is the number?
So this is your Kino number. You want to write that one down? 610488. I'll tell you the number at the bottom.
whose number is that?
This is your new mobile number.
Where'd you get the thing from?
I bought it.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah,
From me? Where did you get it from?
from my system.
Okay. So we don't use Vodafone.
No, this is just for my system. No, this is for the system up here. It's different.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah. We need Vodafone for internet for these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's just-
Okay. The SIM that you put inside if it
For
doesn't work on
internet.
internet.
No, this is just to send SMSs. It's just a number. It's a
That's
phone
his
number.
Okay.
So the phone number is plus. This is 0488.
But we still got to put a SIM card in there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But so this number will be the SIM card.
No, don't worry about this. There will be no number on these in my mind. This is the only reason you get the SIM card is for internet,
Yes.
not for phone number.
Not for phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll still be able to send them an SMS.
Using my system.
How am I going to use the system?
Not just trust me, not sure.
Oh, how come?
Yeah. No, just like I mean, it will work. You just need internet. on here.
Okay, alright.
So that the SIM card will give you the data,
The data.
and this system is my system that will send SMSs for you using my
Okay.
my account. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and this number
It's
is
0488 855
855.
393.
And this is
This is the new number that comes from Nutra's ordering from this system. So anyone now who receives an order with this system, it'll come from that mobile number. On Tutsi, I'm Nick, I'm a supplier, and it just messaged me from this number.
okay.
So-
okay. So, but if they have to reply,
Yeah, they replied, and it comes to Nutra's. Nutra, just check your phone in about a minute. I replied and said okay. Okay? So now that reply will go to Nutra's phone saying that United UN replied okay. Okay?
Did you send one?
Yeah, it just takes about a minute and a minute and a half to. So you can see here, now you can log in, see Alfalfa, see UL, see Nick, because I'm the
Nick.
contact, and it says, on that date, that time, we sent a message to Nick, please order me 6 Alfalfa.
okay.
Okay?
And that will come up also that you reply, okay.
When I replied okay, it'll come here now,
And they
and
come here, okay.
it'll say, from Nick,
From, yeah.
and the message will say okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll receive it on my phone.
And you'll receive okay on your phone. Okay, when it comes, it's coming. It better come. It will come.
Yeah. It takes some minutes.
So this here, these are clear, which means
Okay.
that you haven't sent any SMSs for any of these products.
But the black one
Black
means
means
you
you've sent an SMS.
Okay.
Now, now that somebody's replied, it will.
Like,
Yeah, it will come. 211. Yeah, it will come. And it will change this to two double, which means that they've responded.
this one.
Gonna make a liar there.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Good. Okay,
Okay,
Nick,
Nick.
UL.
Yeah, 911. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if we just refresh this, it will show you that there's a message being come in. So every time you log in, it will you don't have to press this every time. It's only if you're working on this and you just want to see if someone's responded. You can see.
Ah, yeah, the double. Okay,
Double.
so it means
Okay,
you
that means
reply.
they already sent a message.
Yeah, they reply.
And
okay.
you go, and now so when you come in and you want to go through all your orders, you go, this guy's responded. We haven't said anything for these guys. It's white.
Okay,
So
but if it's only one is black,
black, it means
you
you've sent, but you haven't
but-
received anything.
They haven't
Okay.
received that.
So that's a good way to manage the
Okay.
And so now, say you want to get rid of that. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I've received it. You can just click this button here that says receive,
Received.
and that will just take it off and say
Okay.
you don't have to worry about responding. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like 2 of those means that someone sent you a message. You're going to check what it is.
Yeah,
Black
okay.
means I don't have to check anything anymore.
Okay. But
Does that-
sometimes, right, okay.
that's sort of how I designed it. So
But after maybe you don't know if they reply because there are too many. So
If-
you have to come back in and
yeah,
say,
or maybe
yeah.
we have a different logo for that, an icon. Yeah, like no, maybe it goes back to white. No, we'll have a different color. Let me think about it. It's a
Maybe
good, it's a good
they're
point.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
a different color meaning it's.
you know you will have a lot.
Yeah, it's
and-
true. It's true. That's a
yeah.
good point. I'll take that on board. Yeah, thank you. You got to pay him more.
Don't listen to him.
Okay, so now, you can go through here and you can send all your orders
Yeah.
and use your different templates. So say you wanted to send to the different supply. You know,
Mhm.
this one's just one I said on my wife's phone, Cleo, and we can delete her. But I was just testing. But you can see that. Say for example, you want to order. We'll do something different now. We'll go this supplier, Nick. I want to order alfalfa and I want to
Something.
order something else that he has
Ah, okay.
at the same time. So I wouldn't use a template. I could use a template, but
Okay, right there.
I'll go, please order me 6 alfalfa and 5 apples.
Okay, that's how I do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a Saturday,
Yeah.
when I got up, let's say, for example, those the sprouts.
Yeah, you can do a
He's
few.
got sprouts and herbs.
You do a few.
So I write down, give me this 6 of this, 6 of that,
Exactly.
and then it becomes a half.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you can write all that in there.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And then that now, see it's alfalfa, because I clicked.
Alfalfa.
Now I put apple Fuji.
Because you tick.
But
Yeah.
okay.
But like, for example,
Watch
apple
this. Now it
Fuji.
sends apple Fuji the same message. Same message comes in here, so it knows that you've also done an order for apple Fuji. Great. So it's here.
Is in
Please order that, and it's up here. You understand? So it's in
okay,
both, so
it's
you
in
don't.
both.
So you know that you've got them both under control.
Okay. So you don't send two different messages?
No,
you
one
send only
SMS,
one.
but it shows in both.
It's like when we do the herbs on a Saturday, then we order the sprouts as well from the same
From the
supplier.
same supplier, okay.
So now it's there. Nick, please order me alfalfa and 5 apples. Nick, please order me alfalfa and 5 apples.
So
it's
it will
under.
be coming both.
It's under both. Yeah.
Okay.
But if I
you
just
have to tick the box, not only to write in
correct. Now if I
That's
respond,
Yeah,
you have
that
to tick the
goes
box.
to the box too.
Yeah, like I'll show you now, right? Now I want to reply back. I want to write another message. I forgot to tell him about. Please, I want 5 boxes, please, not 6. Yeah, and then you can just go Nick, and then, but I'm not going to tack alfalfa. It's only for apples.
Only for apples. Yeah.
Apples, right? So you don't tick this box here.
No.
You just click apples,
And you just okay.
and now that will just sit under here. 5 boxes, not 6 apples.
Okay.
But up here it won't be there because I didn't tick alfalfa. Does that make sense?
Okay. So you don't mix. all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You can use it however you want. It's
No,
just
but
an SMSing tool.
Okay. The important thing is you have to tick the box because
Tick the box.
if you only write down, doesn't
Well, it won't show that he sent them an
Just send
SMS. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's just about learning
I
how
have
to
to. Yeah.
teach him that. Okay. So that's
Could make this a confusion to him if he's not tick the box.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, it just means that he knows in his head anyway that he's ordered apples. He
Yeah.
he'll just
Is it
forget
maybe?
it.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. But you understand, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay.
I think you've
understand
understood
what
how
you
it all works.
mean.
So I think
That's what you got to explain to me, eh?
yeah. Well, now that
Which
you've
one?
got it, yeah.
yeah.
And okay, so that's that. So now we've done our orders, and we says okay, alfalfa, BGB, United Lettuce, whatever, UL. Just put UL, the brand code VFF, and the buy price of $66.50. Okay, click down, and now you finish your ordering for alfalfa.
Okay, when you reply and you already order, so you have to put like
Yeah,
I bought from this
yeah,
supplier
yeah,
and
yeah.
after.
And what price?
Okay,
Does Nutra know what price though?
not every time.
Okay, so he just has
Maybe
to,
he received the day after.
at the markets he may have to put
To
the
write
prices
down.
in maybe when he goes. Take his iPad
So
because I'll tell you why we're doing this. So that when we come back,
Yeah, when you receive
checking the
stuff, then you have
invoices.
to okay.
so then he's like, so now we've got this here that says CPP.
So can you show me again how you go in this page?
It's the same page.
It's the same.
It's the
one.
same as this expand SMS one, except it's sitting up there.
Okay, so
Just-
you have only two. Okay,
Yeah, you just choose whatever you end up doing. This
So
is where
when-
you do all your SMSing,
okay.
but you can also just tick on that on top of
Together.
it.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, great. So
But these things you will do after you receive the message.
maybe.
Yeah.
Depends. I actually thought that you were actually doing the pricing talk here in SMS,
No, yeah, no.
but he's just doing the ordering.
Yeah, just to know, we don't do pricing.
Okay, but when you're at the market, you got your prices. Is that right?
Yeah,
At the market, we'll do the price.
So,
yeah.
so you have to take your iPad and just put those in. So you go in the markets, you go here, and you go to order. You'd open up proceed, and you'd go manage my order, and Nutra will just go through and just fill in all these prices for all these products that he bought.
Okay.
And the reason why we do that is that when you go back to here and you receive stock for that date, so let's see what we received. It says, you ordered 6. We think you received 6. No, we only received 5.
Okay. And for example, the things that
And
you
it comes red.
is give.
Yeah.
Okay. And after in the reconcile, you will see that you receive 5.
Correct. Exactly. Freaking, I want people like you working for me.
Thank you. Anyway,
I'm sure.
hey, look at
It's not going to happen. Italians
Anyway.
stick with Italians.
I'm Greek. It's not too bad. There's not many people can connect the dots, you know.
Yeah, no.
Far out.
You will use this one also when you will go to the market.
I'm not too sure yet.
Hopefully, that's
Okay.
the hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I want him to.
I want it so that people can jealous and then
Exactly.
we can sell it.
Exactly, that's the
Okay.
plan. So
Because you
yeah.
know,
For me to take that to the markets every day, I gotta be very confident.
yeah.
Okay.
obviously.
So what confident or at the markets all you're going to be doing?
Because at the market you don't order, like for example,
Yeah, you just. But how do you know what prices? All you need to take this to the market for is to say what you ordered and
What you
from
ordered the
who
day
and the price.
okay.
Like that's all you're going to need to do at the market. Is that right? Is that what you think?
No, because at the market is a different things.
So let's say at the market I buy Fuji apples, right?
Yeah.
I bought it from him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, buy a brand card.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't get a brand card. I bought 12 at $54 or $55.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's done.
Yeah, and that way now that you know that,
Mhm.
you bring it back and you go receive, like we just did, and now we know that it's 5, not 6, right? Now
Okay.
that we've done that,
Yeah, for the receipt, it's a different story because I don't check my stock.
yeah,
I do check my stock when I go back to the shed. Like in the morning, I
You
do
need
this.
the battery.
yeah.
Like in the
The batteries are fine. Would you believe it? We'll use yours. We'll use your computer.
There is okay.
see in the morning, Nick.
Yeah.
I do the ordering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I